Standpoint theory. Standpoint theory was invented by the theorists Sandra Harding and Julia Wood. Standpoint theory is our own worldview of each situation. Standpoint theory is exclusively viewed in the feminist approach, but this does not necessarily mean that all women share the same standpoint. Standpoint theory helps us see important differences between men and women. In the article Standpoint Theory Reconsidered, throughout this article we see clearly that claims and justifies are part of this world. This is what helps us understand. It helps us see how reasons are understood to be relevant and how conclusions are made to be credible. This article's main idea is to show that standpoint theory is and how it is viewed in a feminist approach. This article helps us see that we must clearly understand each claim to avoid misunderstanding from opposing directions. Standpoint is where we stand to look at a situation. Standpoint theory is to help us understand other people's worldviews. In this example, we see how an elephant is viewed in 6 different ways. Therefore, each person has a different perspective of what is right in front of them. The person on the left says it is a spear because this person is looking at the elephant's long and sharp teeth. The person next to him is looking at the elephant's trunk, thinking it's a snake. The person looking at the feet thinks it's some sort of tree. The person in the ladder thinks it's a huge wall. The person near the tail thinks it's a rope. And the person by the ears thinks it's a fan. All of these people are basically wrong because in reality it is an elephant, but they each have a standpoint that makes them have their own theory. Each person has a different standpoint, and this is what standpoint theory, of course, with the difference of standpoints, is exclusively seen in a feminist approach. Here we can see a graphic example to help us understand what standpoint theory is. We see 3 cups with the same amount of liquid inside. The first view is the happy cup because it sees itself as it's half full. We see the second cup as a sad cup because the cup sees itself as half empty. We see the third cup being a surprise cup because it sees itself with pee. In conclusion, standpoint theories emphasize the importance of socialization because they are convinced that people at the top of the societal hierarchy are the ones privileged to define what it means to be a female, male, or anything else in our given culture.